Okay, thank you po. Sige, salamat.
Next.
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 Next! Next!
Next.
Next.
Next!
Next.
Next.
Next!
Next.
Next!
Next.
Next.
Next, please!
After the success of Libingan, two of our members, namely Nikki Abay and Alan Po, inform us that the Commission on Information and Communications Technology, or the CICT, has a content development fund. So they suggested that we pitch our project proposal to them. At that time, we were planning to work on a new project, which became Pasintabi. After this referral, we went to the CICT and pitched our project together with a feasibility study. So from then onwards, we work with the CICT and also partner with the National Commission for the Culture and Arts, or the NCCA, which we were a previous grantee through Libingan. So basically, we started from that correspondence until we got approved to do this project.
Sobrang rich ng culture natin sa folklore. So, na-decide namin na ituloy kung ano yung naumpisa na sa Libingan. But this time, mas nag-focus kami sa relationship ng two main characters, using Philippine folklore as the backdrop.
Script pitch and development started almost immediately after the launch of Libingan. This was around August to November 2007. By December, we started with our initial script and our character development so we could have our character design auditions. Our initial script went to a lot of revisions. As in, revisions, and revisions. 3 months of it, actually. Until we were confident enough to have it critiqued for even more revisions. After months of deliberation on the title of our next project, which started from Project Underworld to Manga to Ninuno, Rio Regio, one of our scriptwriters, actually came up with the title Pasintabi. When we heard Pasintabi, we knew that was going to be Tuldok's next animated film.
Yung story nagre-revolve around kay Reb, isang 10-year-old kid from Albay na lumaki sa kanyang lolo na isang albularyo. Yung lolo niya, mahilig siya kwentuhan ng kung ano-anong mahihiwagang mga bagay na para sa kanya, interesting pero somehow fictional. Ngayon, isang araw, napunta siya sa isang mundo na akala niya nag-e-exist lang sa imagination ng kanyang lolo. Sa mundong yun, doon niya natutunan kung paano i-appreciate yung taong nagpalaki at nagmamahal talaga sa kanya. Nung nasa production na kami, tapos na kami sa story development, nag-revise pa rin kami ng story. Nag-combine kami ng humor at drama para mas maging entertaining lalo yung film. Nag-develop kami ng sarili naming animation process para sa production ng Pasintabi. Nag-combine kami ng 2D characters sa 3D backgrounds. Yung mga animators namin, most of them students, amateurs actually. Tinrain namin sila para maging productive sila kagad. Nag-start kami around 25 animators now. 4 na lang talaga yung nag-animate. Yung mga meetings namin, yung mga trainings, usually nasa coffee shops, net cafes. Mahirap, pero kung nakafocus naman sa dream, walang imposible. Sa training, mas nag-focus kami sa pag-develop ng skills ng animators. Tinrain namin paano mag-animate effectively, paano mag-animate ng believable.
As an animator, ako yung pinaka-actor. So, kailangan kong i-internalize yung mood, yung feelings ng character na ina-animate ko. Kung malungkot yung scene, manonood muna ako ng eksena sa internet. Pag medyo malungkot na yung pakiramdam ko, start na animation. So, dapat flexible ka at hindi ka limited sa kung anong character ang ina-animate mo.
Common sa animation, yung gumagalaw lang yung characters. Yung focus namin, yung marunong din mag-isip yung characters. Na yung bawat movement, may thought process na pinanggagalingan.
Yung pinibigay ng scene sa amin is through email. Bibigay sa amin ng director kasama yung animatics. I-animate namin yung character at ipaparevise ng director hanggang nakuha namin yung tamang animation.
Pag binigay sa amin ng mga animators yung file, madudumi pa yung linya. So ang ginagawa ng clean up and color, iniisa-isang linisin yung mga linya.
May color guide yung bawat character. Sinusundan namin yun para kulayan frame by frame yung animation.
30 frames per second kami, so madami. Nakakangarag siya pero okay lang.
Nung dumating yung first scene ko for a cleanup in animation, dun ko na-realize na ang hirap pala kapag isa kang cleanup artist. Although technically, madali lang yung trabaho, mahirap siya in the sense na yun yung crucial part ng animation kasi kami yung nag-finish nung animation. Kailangan maging pulido and yet hindi nakakalusot yung mga simpleng mistakes kay direct.
Yung backgrounds namin, gumamit kami ng 3D. Maliit yung budget, so instead of drawing each background, depende sa scene, gumamit kami ng 3D models para palitan na lang yung camera angles na kailangan sa eksena.
As a set designer, our main goal or our main task is to create a 3D environment for the 2D characters. The challenge is to seamlessly blend the 3D environment with the 2D characters.
Yung mga scenes na kailangan ng elements like fire, smoke, tsaka water, dun pumapasok yung trabaho naming special effects. Kahit yung audience nakafocus sa animation, yung special effects ay tumutulong sa pagbuo ng scene at storytelling.
We believe that a great animation is not just drawings that move. Those drawings must be able to move the audience as well.
We wanted to get the best voiceovers for the roles.
Inopen namin to sa lahat ng tao at napakaganda ng response nila. Napakaraming nag-audition. Mula sa internet, merong YouTube. Nag-upload sila ng mga audition nila doon, mga videos nila.
Marami ang interesado na gustong sumali sa auditions. And after screening so many, we asked them to come over here at our studio to do the final auditions.
Pero syempre, ilan lang ang makukuha dito. Kasi ilan lang din yung karakter. Right there and there, napili na namin kung sino yung dapat na voice talent sa particular na karakter.
Marami nagtatanong kung paano namin napili o ano yung deciding factor na ginamit namin for the roles. Number one, syempre dyan, of course, is the voice. Pero lingid sa kalaman ng karamihan, it's how you deliver it through your heart. Yung emotion and yung continuity ng characters na gaganapin. Siyempre, we had the best guys coming in. Si Reb, yung character natin doon, ginanapan siya ni Joshua Texon. Si Lolo Apang, si Noel Urbano yan. And siyempre, yung mga nuno. And that is, of course, Pocholo Gonzales, yours truly, Brian Ligsay, at saka kasama na rin si Jaris Menjoro.
Of all the nuno characters, ako lang yung babae. And kailangan ko ng husky voice, medyo kailangan pababaan.
Yung mga characters na ginanapan namin, pinag-aralan muna namin yan. Siyempre, kailangan mong i-analyze yung itsura ng character. Kung paano siya tumayo, paano siya kumilos, ano ba yung mga emotions na ginaganapan ng character na to.
As an editor, part of your role is helping the director realize his vision. But beyond that, it's bringing out something that he didn't initially see. Some different aspect, some different perspective. And you can bring that out in editing. I was basically floored by the kind of images that they created. These are wonderful visualization. It had such depth, and I was very excited by that.
The major difference between this production and the previous one is now I have a team working with me, and we have parang division of labor and stuff like that. Gusto kong ibahin yung approach ko for this project. So nag-usap kami ni Jeff, and I was saying na why not try something really Filipino.
We concentrated more on Foley and ambient rather than sound effects to make it more dramatic, more emotional.
Yeah, we wanted kind of a mysterious sort of feeling, so there's a lot of blues and purples inside that poster. It's composed in a triangular sort of way in the artwork, so as to emphasize that tree inside the center of the picture.
Sobrang tagal gawin ng film. Sobrang hirap. Pero at the same time, sobrang fulfilling din na natapos na finally.
Well, for the instructional videos, we took most of our samples from Pasintabi. Like for pre-production, we used character designs or background designs from Pasintabi. Now, if we discuss the principles, we use some scenes from Pasintabi to show these as examples. So that's how vital Pasintabi is for the production of IV, or the instructional videos. We came up with instructional videos for two main reasons. One was to educate people and inspire them to consider animation as a career or even a business. And two, it's for teachers to use as a tool in discussing and teaching animation.
So when I was given the brief for the instructional video, it said that it was supposed to be for high school students. So I was thinking of something easy to understand, highly visual, so that the students will be interested in watching it and they won't be too bored with it.
The instructional video project was designed for a very broad audience spectrum. You have very young kids, you have kids in high school, you have college kids who want to get into animation, and they need very basic information how to do this. So it has to be very clear, it has to be understood on many levels of understanding. It has to be understood by even the youngest viewer. And part of our intention for this is the longevity of the project. This is a project that we hope to be an educational tool for years to come. The challenge is, how do you keep it interesting? How do you keep it accurate? And also how to keep it, in a way, hip? And there has to be a sense of timelessness to this, that it's not just some passing fad. So whether you're viewing it today or 10 years from now, it's still going to be relevant.
Dito sa instructional video, it was basically just me and James, and pare, bahala ka na dyan sa sound effects, ako na bahala sa music, so we can do this faster and more efficient. More approach ko dito is contemporary, educational, more of your typical kind of music na maririnig mo sa isang instructional video. Not too light, not too heavy.
Upon seeing the episodes, I thought, let's give it a fun tone for the sound effects. Give it a kid-like feel. I took note that I should not put in too much sound effects because it might overpower the narration.
So we now plan on distributing these videos to public schools and different state universities all over the country. And we'll continue to do our school tours and talks in order to promote the cause behind these projects.
With what we have demonstrated with our projects, we hope that the youth will be inspired to work together and create more original content for our country, and hopefully build a successful animation industry that will help alleviate poverty in the country by providing more jobs for our countrymen. We believe that Filipinos should take advantage of our innate artistic abilities, and we should channel this into one direction to create something that we can all be proud of.